I'm Jane. I'm opening for Scatterbomb. So it's kind of going to be like if you go to a Beyonce concert and like a high school marching band opens for her. So buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a wild ride. I was a little nervous doing stand-up tonight just because I don't have a lot of new material written. So I was like, fuck it, let's go on Google, like a true millennial. Let's look up some stand-up topics for 2018. And I was wildly disappointed. The top 3 things that came up were cars, which I know so much about, cults, which seems wildly specific, and I don't know a lot about those, and traffic. So get ready for a fucking bomb tonight, because I was left with little to no material. I feel like whoever wrote those topics is like the same person who considers like knock-knock jokes good comedy, which I'm sorry if you're one of those people, but it's not gonna fly. When I was in high school, I used to tell these knock-knock jokes just to be an asshole, and they would just be so literal. So it'd be like knock knock, and then I'd pretend to be like a solicitor at the door. Or it'd be like knock knock, and the person would be like, oh, who's there? All excited, as if it was gonna be a new knock knock joke and not the only 5 that are in circulation today. And so they'd be like, who's there? And I'd be like, hi, sorry, I was driving by in the neighborhood. I was going so fast, I didn't even see her, I'm so sorry. Is this your cat? I have my hands, maybe like, fuck you. I wanted it to be the one where you go, knock, knock, who's there, boo, and I say boo hoo like a fucking pussy. Speaking of pussies, does your mom ever buy you clothes? Sorry, Mom. My mom buys me clothes almost like manically, and I know that sounds like very Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It'd be like, my mom's a bitch, she buys me clothes. But my mom's like scary as fuck when she buys me clothes. She'll like come into my room, she'll be like, did you try on the clothes I got you? No, you didn't. Okay, well you need to try them on, so I know if I have to return them. The stakes are way too high for just clothes, but my mom makes the stakes way too high for like a lot of things. Come home from like a party or book club or mom shit, whatever. She'll be like, well, I have to go to Pier 1. Their house looked like it came out of fucking Good Housekeeping. It's like just way too high. And I'm making my mom sound like she's psychotic, and she is. But it's like the psychosis that you'll only understand like once you enter the beautiful thing called motherhood. Can't wait to be more psychotic than I already am. But I won't be any more psychotic than I was as a child. I look back at things that happened in my childhood and I'm like, what the fuck was going on? Like, why didn't someone put me down? When I was 8 years old, I went over to my friend's house and we were in her room and we were like, let's play wrestle. And that's not a sexual innuendo, you fucking sickos. Okay, we were 8 years old. But we were like, let's play wrestle. And my 8-year-old mind immediately thought about this movie, Unbreakable. It came out in 1993. I would expect you to know it. I don't know why I knew it as an 8-year-old, but immediately there's this scene where 2 guys like are fighting and they like take off their shirts to know that they're really gonna fucking fight. So we're play wrestling and I was like, all right, and so I just scream out and rip off my shirt. And my friend's like, what the fuck is going on? What did I just commit to? And I always think about it from her perspective because, like, can you imagine, like, you're just innocently, like, playing with your friend and you just, like, scream out and rip off their shirt? I mean, maybe you can. I don't know what you do in your free time. More power to you. But, what was I thinking? Like, I was like, okay, we're play wrestling. I want her to take me seriously as a wrestler. So, let's take what I learned from a 90s drama featuring a police detective and a martial arts expert, and let me rip my shirt off. I mean, maybe I was a little activist and I already wanted to free the nipple, who knows. But that friend, after we got out of elementary school, entered a Catholic middle school and a Catholic high school, and now goes to a Catholic college, and I just hate to think that my striptease has something to do with that. But the timing is a little suspicious. But yeah, I was a weird-ass kid. My favorite movie when I was like 7 years old was Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. And like wildly inappropriate for a 7-year-old to like consider their favorite movie. And honestly, I think at 7 years old, it was one of like the reasons why I wanted to get into comedy, which like I'm not proud of. Comedians, like they'll have like these like sob stories where they'll be like, comedy saved my life and all this bullshit. We all know that comedians just want to be comedians to get attention, myself included. But one of the reasons when I was 7 was because this movie, my mom used to put it on my portable DVD player when I was taking baths. Great parenting, Liz. And I just instantly fell in love with the sex jokes that I obviously understood at 7 years old. And the scene where these little boys like verbally abuse an old man, I was like, wow, that'll be me someday, you know? Like I really want to do that. But yeah, I guess I was never raised to think knock-knock jokes were funny, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. My childhood just really did not train me to be that way, but who knows? Well, that's pretty much all I have tonight. I could not delve into the cars, Colts, and traffic. I really tried, guys, but there was a mental block there. But thank you for your time. Thank you for, laughing. Could have been pity, I don't know. We'll never know. Don't let me know at the end of this because it'll shit up.